With
Very hard to take a man serious when they say they train hard and look the way he does.
Oh my God, he had moobs. He had bigger moobs than I did, dude, and I have movie moobs.
And boxing is one of the hardest sports they say to train for. It's very hard to take him serious when he makes comments like that. With that being said, listen, I gave Gerald Washington a chance of winning this fight. The reason is Kowalski. How do you say his name?
Kawnowski. Wait, do you want his whole background that took him to Gerald Washington? Because I looked it up to see if this guy has anything in here that would make me go, oh, did I miss out on this guy? I mean, his previous fight was against Charles Martin. He fought Artur Spilska back in 2017 and TKO'd him. That's the biggest name on the record in his first 10 fights or so.
Charles Martin's the ex-champ, bro. Better watch out. Charles Martin, he's the one that Anthony Joshua beat for the IBF title. Look at the guy's there. He's a punching bag. I like the fight with Wilder, all right? But he's a punching bag himself. So the fight with Wilder really ends in what, under 5 rounds? I think the over/under should be around 5 rounds.
Yeah.
These whoever gets hurt first, it looks like they're going to get finished because Kowalski has a very good one of his advantages is being able to stop his opponents. He knows how to end a fight. He's very good on the inside. It's sad when you see fighters this gifted that are just have no desire to get in real fighting shape. It really is sad. The guy should put a lot more effort into the gym. He'd probably be one of the best heavyweights in the world. He is going to get a shot because of the 3 names you said, and that he does fight for the PBC. So the road to Wilder is very easy for him. And it's a fight that will probably get a lot of views. I mean, these guys are going to throw down when they get in the ring. I don't expect this fight to go long. Wilder better watch out because if he gets hurt, there's a good chance he's not going to get up either. So that was about all I took away from this fight. But yeah, this goes to show you that just because you're an athlete, just because you're a safety or a linebacker or blah, 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 he's from USC, he's from this, he's that. This guy has been stopped 3 times against every level of the top 10 division. Kowalski is a prospect, knocked him out in 2 rounds.
I think he should be a pro wrestler. He's got the look for pro wrestling.
Probably. Jamar Miller is a contender, knocked him out. Deontay Wilder's the champ, knocked him out. Okay, so obviously just, they need to quit with he's such a good athlete and all this. The guy can't stop a combination. He can't stop a punch. He don't know how to duck. His chin is no good. So while he has all the looks to sell a ticket, I think the Gerald Washington show is officially over. That project, we know how it ends. He's not a heavyweight fighter.
Ballroom boxer.
If even that.
I think you can look, and I've said this before. You've got a skill set.
That's 3 knockouts now, Lee. 3.
Yeah, but if you're fighting journeyman on a ballroom card, look, people love heavyweights and knockouts. The dude's rocked up. He can be the New York State champ or some other bullshit title.
You would have to find a bunch of fighters that are not boxers.
That's not hard.
All right, yo. That's putting a lot of money into this guy that has no.
I'm thinking about being a promoter here in California, Andrew. Yeah, I'm telling you,
promote a $10,000 fight. I mean, he's worth nothing.
Yeah. Hey, look, $10,000 is better than washing dishes, which is honestly what he should be doing.
Well, that's what you would pay the fighters. I hope you make $10,000 back. Hello,
he's worth a $10,000 purse. I'm okay with that. Well, I'm a shitty promoter. I probably wouldn't pay anybody anything.
Like what was that movie with Will Ferrell when he has the check at the basketball movie? What is it called?
Yeah.
He's all, bro, they're not cashing this check at the bank.
The final fight on the PBC Brooklyn card, Tug Nyambar took on what is this dude's name? Claudio Marrero. Tug Nyambar. Okay, here's the whole thing. In the opening bout for Fox PBC, rising featherweight, Tug Stagd Nyambar.
Not rising featherweight.
11-0, 9 KOs, remained unbeaten with a narrow unanimous decision over Claudio Marrero in the WBC Featherweight Championship Eliminator bout. What's that mean in English? Absolutely nothing. To be perfectly honest, we had a really good camp. I showed it in the ring, said Nyambar. This was just me putting on the pressure and the pace and worked out in camp. I said after the fight, after watching this fight, I wasn't surprised by the decision. Tug was a tough dude, Andrew. He's not Kostya Tszyu. Like, they touted this guy like he was going to come in as this big knockout artist. This was being put over by Goosen and Lennox about this guy's deadly ass power. So I'm expecting to see, Kostya Tszyu. And what I got was not Kostya Tszyu. Like, he, as a pro, he's 11-0 with 9 KOs. So he's demonstrated it at the lower levels. He moves up to the big stage. Now, don't get me wrong. He won 116, 111, 115, 112, and 114, 113. It's a UD, right? He says he's ready to take on a big fight. So with the PBC, that means next year he might actually have a fight. We're in January right now, so I expect to see him May of next year in a title bout.
Yeah, it looks like Gary Russell Jr. will be in his near future.
What'd you think of the tugboat?
Unproven still. He went to war with the journeyman fighter. I believe the fighter had 3 or 4 losses already coming in. When you're 11-0-9 and are looking to get a title shot, you want to do a little better than last night. Both guys were trading, exchanging blows. Very close fight. Yeah, you weren't too impressed. Like, oh wow, this, him versus Gary Russell is going to be a real exciting match.
I thought it was going to be a typical PBC night of lopsided, boring bullshit. The night didn't turn out like that, but it was close.
PBC has a lot of undefeated fighters that they seem to starting to get their shots, right? Plant, Brown, now this guy, Neymar. They're bringing them out now. These guys have been fighting on undercards for a long time for Al Heyman. With this particular fighter, I don't know how long he's been with PBC, but my point is a lot of their inexperienced, undefeated fighters in their stable are starting to get their shots. So we'll see how he does against Gary Russell. But Gary Russell right now is one of the best featherweights in the world. He proved that with his win over Diaz in his last fight. That was an excellent matchup between a champion and a true number 1 contender. So I have him still the favorite going in with this guy. He needed to do a lot more last night to show me that he was going to be ready for Gary Russell.
What did you think of Kenny Lewis?
Was he Lomachenko? Hell no.
He's not Lomachenko. He's not Kostya Tszyu. He's not, with a guy with a touted amateur career coming in to destroy the world, right? That's like the measuring stick for all guys. So Kostya Tszyu, for those of you that are, again, too young and don't know shit about boxing, was 14-0 with 14 KOs when he fought Jake the Snake Rodriguez. Did I get that right? At the MGM on the undercard of an Oscar De La Hoya card. And I was there at that fight, and he came into Pink Floyd's, some weird Pink Floyd, one of these days, or some really obscure Pink Floyd tune, and I thought...
Sounding like a stalker.
Right, I am a stalker. I'm a Kostya Tszyu fan. I make no questions about it. He also made me lose on that card because he was a parlay. Jake was the parlay into the Oscar fight. But I digress. So then Lomachenko came along. Of course, for those of you who don't know the real Lomachenko record before he was named the god of boxing, as I recall, there's still a loss on Lomachenko's record that he has not corrected, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just checking because Lomachenko was an amateur for 45 years before turning pro. And, right?
Hey, 25-year-old beating on 17-year-olds.
Right.
That ain't right.
That is some serious ass bullshit, right? To pad his 300-0 amateur record, which will never be turned over. Well, yeah, because he's fighting in garages as an okay. So here comes Tugboat Ndumbar, Tugboat Shamalama Ding Dong, And they're, Kenny, Goosen, Lennox, they're putting the dude over, amateur background, this is the man, blah, blah, blah. And he doesn't deliver on the big stage. I mean, he gets the decision. Don't get me wrong, he got the win. But when you're a curtain jerker on a triple card on primetime TV on Fox with no football to fuck up your day, you need a KO, bro. You need to go out there and handle your business.
They're talking title shot.
Right. So. No shit, right? But that's the PBC way, right? So Kausnowski gets his win. Who's their first shot of? It's of Deontay Wilder, and I kept thinking, you've got to be kidding me. His next jump is up to fight Deontay? Like, are you guys just looking for shitbags for Deontay to knock out so he feels better about almost losing his title to Tyson Fury? I mean, that's the PBC way, and I guess I'm not surprised.
I don't know if you caught this. I don't know who else hasn't seen this yet, but Wembley Stadium tweeted out there will be an announcement tomorrow. Maybe later today. I don't know how that works, but Monday.
Isn't today tomorrow and tomorrow's today?
Yeah, something like that over there. They're supposed to be announcing a big fight. Many are predicting it will be Joshua and Dillian White at Wembley, April 13th.
Rematch.
Yes.
Which the first time ended in a stoppage, right? As I recall.
Yes. Dillian White has brought his career back for this rematch. So this is
he's going to get knocked out again, Andrew. But I digress. We're still on top.
Better. Go ahead.
We're still on the night of boxing. What did you think of Lewis, Kenny? Why did Kenny walked away from ESPN to do DAZN? I wonder if he can do both. But I digress. Kenny, Lewis, and Goosen. I really like Goosen. I'm a Goosen guy. I like Goosen fighters. I like Goosen style, okay? I've enjoyed interviewing him in the past. I've enjoyed just hanging out and being in the same room with him.
Hey Lee, you know what I loved last night about Goosen?
What?
Dang, you gotta respond.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was like a dot.
Did you see when Gerald Washington went down? Goosen goes, oh, they're going to stop this right now. He's out on his feet. Oh, they're going to stop this. And the referee goes, walk to your right or walk to your left. And the guy, Gerald Washington, walks to his left. Oh, yeah, they're going to stop this. They're going to walk to your right. And then you just hear Goosen go, oh. Like, of course he's okay now. Fuck, what are you going to have him walk around the whole ring?
He got 15 minutes to get back up, right?
Hey, you know the PBC's been they have been hurt or what is it? Scared of the whole this can't end in one round, right? Remember that first pay-per-view I think really got to El Heyman. He's telling referees now they walk to the right, they walk to the left. Can I get a forward, a back? What the fuck, man? I love Goosen right there. He was like, oh, all right.
So that ends our evening of PBC. I do remember that. Andrew and I both watched PBC. I enjoyed it. I like Joe Goosen. The broadcast wasn't bad. Kenny wasn't bad. I think they tried a little too hard to put over the PBC guys, but what can you do?
And Emmanuel and Lennox is just about as smart as Emmanuel Stewart.
He is. Look, I don't know why he's not training more guys. Based on his knowledge, he would make a great heavyweight trainer. For anybody out there,
those two are classes above DAZN's production.
Oh, they're light years above ESPN and DAZN. Get it right.
DAZN has a bunch of guys that don't know anything else. But what an unbelievable punch! Oh, that was unbelievable!
Yeah,
oh, my God.
That really kind of shits on Ray because Ray does have a great boxing mind. Since I edited out putting the rant incorrectly just a few minutes. People are listening. What are you talking about, rant? I deleted it. I've already mentally deleted it, which means since I mixed the audio, I deleted fucking up a rant. I hate it when I do a rant, Andrew, and I get it wrong.
You're absolutely right about that, though, Lee. When Sugar Ray Leonard was on HBO, he did some great broadcasting with those teams.
I feel like he almost had writers on HBO because this Ray Leonard, there's like a pause before he says anything. Like he's really thinking out what he says, but you can't do that in real time when you're watching boxing.
Right.
And it comes off very disjointed, which makes Mora overcompensate. Part of the rant you guys missed on hearing was me trying to explain why Mora's basically, a shitbag who lucked into a